Alrighty guys, what is going on, and welcome back here to another live stream. Hope everyone is doing well out there for today. Glad to have everybody here. We got ourselves a bit of coverage on the table here, as we are seeing a pretty nasty line of storms. It's already starting to fire off here towards portions of Kansas, southeastern Nebraska. We actually have a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings out in effect here, kind of towards areas near Omaha that is currently popping off. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's go ahead and see who is here. We have Donnie, we have Aviation, we have, let's see, Steven, Turnover, Whitney, Nikki, we have Emmett, Ariana, let's see here, Fork is here, Hunter, Caden, with the tropical storm, thank you so much for that, saying, ooh, wow, member for 8 months, thank you for your different streams, no problem, thank you so much. Alright, so like I said, as you guys probably read by the title here, we do have a pretty nasty line of storms that's currently firing off here that we do need to be watching out here very, very closely for. Overall, like I said, the main concern out of these guys is the threat for some hail, followed by the damaging wind threat, actually. You know, damaging winds as well as, you know, large hail is kind of the main concern here. We have ourselves a group of storms, like I said, obviously right here towards areas of Omaha that's currently popping off here. Look at this, guys. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. You know, with this in particular one right here towards like Underwood, which is basically in far western Iowa. Let's see here. Jenny with a $10 super chat. Jenny, thank you so much for the donation. You rock, Jenny. Thank you. Greatly appreciated, my friend. But like I said, it's right here towards like Underwood. Let's see, Bentley. Let's see, Peter. McKellen? I don't know exactly how you pronounce that region. But yeah, we are seeing ourselves a pretty nasty storm here. Like I said, with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So the winds could be getting up to 70 miles an hour. So overall, like I said, it's a pretty big risk for damaging winds out of that in particular storm. Now, the storms do track their way all the way down here into portions of Kansas. Like I said, this is basically just a big old long line of storms that's firing off here. Areas of Wichita should probably keep an eye out for this here, because like I said, I mean, we have ourselves this big old line and it's kind of heading in the general direction here of Wichita. So I would highly recommend definitely keeping an eye out there for this. Let's go ahead and switch to Wichita radar here. So these guys right now are the main concern of damaging wind gusts, potentially up to 60 miles per hour. So 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of these is kind of what we are expecting. Once again, this is heading right here towards areas of Wichita, in which we should be looking out here for. Let's see. Zell says, what about Oklahoma? So in Oklahoma here, let's switch to the radar here really quickly. It's pretty much dry. We got a few showers popping off here. Areas like, you know, far northwestern state. Overall, you guys are inside of the risk for severe weather, which I'll go ahead and bring you guys up to right now. Let's go ahead and switch you all over here to the risk from the Storm Prediction Center here. So we have a slight risk, a severe threat level 2 out of 5. That's your big risk for today. That is the biggest risk here for today. And as you can see, areas here in Oklahoma does include, you know, there actually is a lot of areas here in Oklahoma that is included with this severe weather risk out there. Now, tornadoes is less than 2%. That's the good news of today, is that it's not a tornado threat. So that's definitely some good news. However, damaging winds, we have a significant risk there. Do you see that little black dashed area? That's showing where we could see 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts or higher across some of those regions. So we're going to really need to watch out for those areas there. When it comes to hail, like I said, hail is actually another big concern, and you notice how we have a significant risk out there as well. That's showing us that we could see some very, very large hailstones, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. So overall, pretty big stuff. Now, tomorrow's a bigger day, okay? So tomorrow we're going to need to really watch out for 5% chance for tornadoes. We're going to be live here tomorrow as well. Damaging winds, 30% chance. So damaging winds is a really big deal here for tomorrow. And hail, look at that, 30% chance for significant hail. Meaning that we are going to be seeing those very, very large hailstones, once again, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. So overall, between today and tomorrow, we got to be on the lookout very, very, very closely. Because like I said, multiple days of severe weather out of this system is expected, in which we do need to be looking out here for. Will there be tornadoes today? No, there will not be tornadoes today, Connor. Like I said, we have a less than 2% risk out there, which is good news. And you know what? They just issued another severe thunderstorm warning here, kind of getting closer towards Wichita. Look at that. So there's Wichita right here. They just issued another severe thunderstorm warning here. Let's see. Areas here towards like Belmont. This is for Castleton. Once again, this is kind of in like south-central Kansas here. New warning did just get issued, like I said, here towards like Kingman along Highway 54. That's kind of right where this warning has now been issued for. So, like I said, we're going to have to watch out for these storms here. But like I said, Wichita, my friends, I would keep an eye on it. I believe we might have some cameras actually here for Kansas. Let's see here. Let's see, because like I said, some of these sites I have here are really good for camera viewing, and some of them are, well, not so much. Let's see here. So I'm going to try to pull up the cameras, because I want to have some cameras here with y'all. Here we go, cameras. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, here we go. So I actually got a camera out there, y'all. This is currently west of Wichita. Look at this. Look how constant the lightning is going on. I mean, like, oh my gosh, dude. There's like lightning every like second. Really goes to show you how energetic these storms are. And like I said, whenever you typically, here's a little fun fact. Usually whenever you have a hail threat, the lightning is going to be amplified. Because, like I said, the friction between the ice crystals or the hailstones up in the atmosphere, they're colliding. They're rubbing up against each other and creating a bunch of friction. And all that friction buildup has to release its energy somehow by zapping the ground. And that's what you see right there. A bunch of lightning that's currently kicking off there. So overall, holy cow, dude. That is a lot of lightning. My goodness. Yeah, that's definitely some pretty wicked stuff here. Let's see. We're going to switch back over here to the radar. So we do have a report coming through here of, look at this. Apparently, 1-inch tree limbs. So basically, you know, tree limbs diameter of 1 inch has been completely broken, apparently. As well as shingles have been reported to be blown off. And they just now issued another severe thunderstorm warning on it. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. So, yeah. But this is right here in southeast Nebraska. So, like I said, the storms are really kicking off here all the way from basically, you know, southern Kansas or central southern Kansas, obviously driving up into portions of southeastern Nebraska. And like I said, right now we're actually seeing this risk here, you know, starting to move its way into Iowa. As you can see right here in very far southwestern Iowa, we currently do have ourselves a group of severe thunderstorm warnings in there. And you can kind of see right in this area how there's a lot of purple and a little bit of blue. That is possible hail out there that we should be looking out for. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. So right now, hail's not expected to be anything extreme, but like I said, we should definitely consider watching it here. Oh, and by the way, y'all, like I said, we do actually have ourselves a watch that has been issued. A severe thunderstorm watch has been issued here. I'm going to take you all over to that real quick. So this is across portions here, obviously, of like north central. Here, we're going to pause this on the latest frame here. Basically north central Oklahoma, going straight through central and eastern Kansas, into southeast Nebraska, and there's a few counties in southwestern Iowa here. That does have this watch. Now, as you can see, severe thunderstorm watch number 136 will remain in effect until 1 o'clock Eastern. Now, to my friends who's actually in the watch, this will expire at midnight for you. So this will be midnight Central Time. Maximum hail size up to 2.5 inches in diameter. So we're talking some pretty decent size hail. That, believe it or not, that, like I said, that's nearly a little bit below, but it's nearly baseball size hail possibilities for today. So that's pretty crazy. Maximum wind gusts here. So basically what the winds could get up to at a maximum out of these storms could be breaching up to 75-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And the storms are really not moving too fast. I mean, they're moving northeast at 29 miles an hour. So just a little bit of the breakdown there for you regarding the expectancies out of it. And like I said, you can see earlier, back in the early satellite imagery, we started getting a bunch of these plumes starting to pop up. And then you can see this big old line that really starts taking off here. And right now, like I said, that's the line that we're currently watching at the moment. Like I said, that line stretching all the way down from like, southern Kansas, driving all the way up into southwestern Iowa, which is definitely really interesting there. Let's see here. So I believe, is this a new warning that they just issued? I don't know if that's new or not, but they just issued a warning here, or have a warning in effect for like Harlan, Shelby, let's see, Neola, Minden, these regions here for the next 35 minutes here for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we'll definitely need to watch out for these guys. Once again, Omaha, Nebraska here. You guys are currently kind of in between two different lines of storms, as you can kind of tell. You have some to your east and some to your west that's developing here. But once this initial line right here, once this kind of rolls through, you'll be good. You know, like I said, once this line rolls through, then basically the chances of having any more severe weather goes down dramatically. So that's good news. That's definitely some really good news here. Let's see here. Steven says, hey Andrew, what's up, Steven? Let's see here. So, Fat Girl Facts, once we take a look here at 66007. All right, let's see here. 66007. I'm going to do a few of these with you guys here in order to obviously kind of let you all know what kind of risk you're in here. So this is right here towards Kansas City. So when it comes to Kansas City here, actually right now, as you can tell, there's a bit of a bit of thunderstorm activity that's popping off there for you. Right now, you're actually barely in the risk. You do have yourself a level 1 out of 5. So there is a risk here for possible severe weather, but these guys are really not looking too severe. So just a few thunderstorms I think is a good possibility, but other than that, I think you're pretty much golden for the most part. I really don't see anything you got to be worrying about. So that's good news. Definitely some good news here. This one sell down here, though, or this bottom of the line, this thing's really starting to catch my attention here. Like I said, it's definitely looking pretty aggressive out there. Currently what's happening here. So we need to watch out for this this line here, especially on the southern side, because I think those wind gusts could definitely potentially go up a bit. So we'll have to continue to monitor this situation here. Let's see here. Cupcakes wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 68005. 68005. All right. So this is for portions of Nebraska. You're basically here just towards Omaha. Gotcha. So yeah. So what's going on here towards Omaha? Essentially, let's go ahead and switch you back over here. Got a little new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued here for Clay, Cloud, Ottawa, and Washington, Kansas county or counties in Kansas until 9:45 p.m. That's what that ding was you just heard. Anyways, but like I said, for Omaha, you're basically not done quite yet. We are basically still seeing a bunch of, scattered thunderstorms rolling through right now. Now, the good news is that right here for Omaha, there's actually not any severe thunderstorm warnings that's in place. But like I said, some of these guys, I'm sure, definitely could be producing some pretty gusty winds overall. So keep an eye on it. But like I said, once this initial line rolls through, you should be pretty much golden. Let's see. Joseph wants me to take a look here at 71602. 71602. Oh, 71602. All right, this is in Whitehall, Arkansas. Okay, so yeah, here's a concern for you. So tomorrow is actually your day, and you're kind of right there, smack dab in the middle of that tornado threat for tomorrow. Right now, you're good though, man. Like I said, right now we're just kind of paying attention to what's happening right now. Tomorrow we'll pay attention more tomorrow, but tomorrow's your day. Let's see here. Rill wants me to take a look here at 64037. 64037. Okay, this is across portions of Missouri. Okay, so you're basically east of Kansas City. So you're good here for today. Tomorrow, though, like I said, you do have a risk out there. So we'll keep an eye out there for tomorrow. A little update here on the radar with y'all. So for north-central Kansas, kind of like north-central, northeastern here towards a Clay Center, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect here for the next 46 minutes. Like I said, the main concern out of this guy right here is the threat for some damaging wind gusts. So what the winds could get up to, maybe up to like 60-mile-an-hour winds. So once again, the winds gusting, meaning that's the maximum they could get up to. Like I said, gusts typically only last about, on average, less than 20 seconds on average. So with that being said, we do have ourselves that threat here for some damaging wind gusts. So if you have anything that's loose outside, I'd really even say that if you're ahead of the storm here in general, Junction City region, going towards Wichita, Osage City. Yeah, those regions out there, I would highly consider if you have anything loose outside, just bring it in. That way it's not a concern to the wind gust that could, obviously carry things away. Which, first of all, that you'd misplace your property, but that could become a hazard to others. You never know if it could fly, whatever you have outside that's loose could hit a window or something. Just throwing some examples of what could theoretically happen. So it would be recommended if you guys could bring in some of that stuff by then. Once again, yeah, we do have ourselves a group of severe thunderstorm warnings. So a new one just got issued here not too long ago near Nebraska City, relatively just west of Nebraska City. Quarter-size hail. So now hail is a concern out of this guy, as well as that 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, potentially for those damaging wind gusts. Definitely looks possible out of this. So we definitely need to be on the lookout for that. Let's see here. Lori wants me to take a look here at 49087. 49087. Okay, this is across portions of Michigan. So I tell you what, my friend, yeah, you're not in the risk here for anything right now regarding severe weather, so you're pretty much golden. Yeah, you're pretty much good out there. All right. Let's go and see. We're going to get some more zip codes. So like I said, the reason we're doing this is obviously to help out with y'all, to make sure you guys know what kind of threat you're in here. Justin 65043. Okay, this is across areas of Missouri. Gotcha. So yeah, tomorrow's your day, my friend. You got yourself that enhanced risk, I believe. Let me actually fix that real quick. We're going to bring up the outlook here for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's got a pretty big risk out there. You're definitely inside that big old enhanced risk. You're kind of in the northern portion. So if you don't know what an enhanced risk is, there's a scale from 1 to 5, and you're in a level 3. That's the maximum for tomorrow. So overall, yeah, when it comes to it, severe storms is definitely something you should consider watching. Absolutely. Let's see here. Grace wants me to take a look here at 55443. So 55443 across areas of Minnesota. So I can tell you right now, Minnesota is pretty much golden. There is no risk here or very little risk anyways. So right here where you're at, you're basically in the far, towards Minneapolis region, but there is a small, little risk out there for possible severe weather today. Across Minnesota, it's a very little risk, but you're far away from it, so you're good. Yeah, nothing you got to be worrying about right now regarding the severe weather anyways. Now, there might be a possibility of a little bit of snow out of that. We'll talk more about that like tomorrow, essentially. But yeah, you probably would keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Kimberly wants me to take a look here at 71405. 71405. Got you across Louisiana. Okay, so Louisiana, yeah, the good news about Louisiana is that, or for today anyways, is that you're out of the risk. Now, tomorrow, as you notice, you're actually inside the slight risk, which is that level 2 out of 5. Tornado probability is a 5% chance for you. So, obviously, like I said, there's a 5% chance we could be seeing a few. Actually, no, I think you're in the 2%, but you're right next to the 5%. So 2% chance for tornadoes overall tomorrow. Damaging winds, 15% chance, and hail, actually a 15% chance as well. So hail and damaging winds is what you got to be really looking out for tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of what we need to be on the lookout for whenever it comes to tomorrow for your location. So tomorrow's your day, not tonight. Let's see here. Sowing. Let's take a look here at 74631. 74631. Okay, this is across Oklahoma. Okay, so here for today, I believe actually you are in the risk here. You are. You're actually in the marginal risk there. So once again, like I said, the good news about today is that tornadoes is not a big concern. So that's good news. That's definitely some good news. I'd watch out for a few storms, even though right now, looking at current observations and stuff, there's really not much happening towards your location. So right now, in the immediate range, you're clear. You're pretty much golden right now. But I'd watch out for a few storms. Some of them could contain some gusty winds, but I'd say it's a pretty low probability. I'm not worried about it, really. So I think you're all right. You'll be all right. Let's see here. Jalen wants me to take a look here at that's not even a zip code. 2008. That's not even a zip code. Let's see here. Michelle wants me to take a look here at 64438. 64438. All right. So this is across areas of Missouri. Okay, so you, my friend. All right, so you're kind of in a very far northwestern stretch here. So you actually are right on the edge of a marginal risk, but you're actually inside the clear. So basically, you're pretty much in the zone where severe thunderstorms are not expected, really. Very, very low chance overall. So like I said, I would really not worry about it. Let's see here. Walk in the Woods with a $2.20 donation. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Let's see here. Jay Zor wants me to take a look here at 646. All right, let's see here. 646. Okay, it's across Illinois. Okay, so you're here towards Chicago. Gotcha. So, actually, Chicago is right on the edge of a risk here for tomorrow, as you can actually tell. So you're looking pretty good, actually. I'm not concerned about your location overall. So that's good news. That's definitely some good news. Just a little marginal risk, really. You're outside of it. A few thunderstorms could not be ruled out, but overall, you're looking pretty good. Let's see, what was that ding-dong there? New mesoskill discussion. Interesting. Proxy with a $40 donation. Holy cow, Prox, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everyone's doing well. Or hope you're doing well there, Proxy. Saying howdy, everyone. Can only stay for a short time, but wanted to stop by to watch Andrew rock the weather forecast. Proxy, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you, my friend. Thank you so much for the very generous, very, very kind $40 donation. You rock, Proxy. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm in a slight risk, but can I go to bed? So, Connor, yeah, it's a typically slight risk here. Since today there's really no tornado threat, I would say you're pretty much good to go. But like I said, I would just make sure you're away from windows if possible, just in case, because like I said, these damaging wind gusts out of these storms could be pretty strong, and they definitely could be producing some big old gusts, and they could obviously be carrying things with them. For example, like I said, that's why I tell you guys to basically bring in everything you can that's loose outside. Once again, such as lawn furniture if possible. If you're ahead of this line, that way that the gusty winds do not take that stuff away. And obviously, yeah, you don't want to deal with any of that. And also would recommend that you stay away from windows yourself. Because if something hits that glass, it's going to shatter. And if you're right next to it, that could cause some injuries. So I'd recommend against that, honestly. Anyways. But once again, Proxy, you rock. And I hope you're doing well yourself. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just now coming through for some reason. Proxy, thank you much again. Very, very sweet of you. Let's see. How much snow will Minneapolis get? Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll take a look at that here briefly. So whenever it comes to it, my friends, there is a bit of winter weather potential on this system. Honestly, not expected to be anything too extreme, but I'll go ahead and show you real quickly. So here we go. Here's the models. So according to the blend, so this takes a bunch of models, kind of throws them all together. Minneapolis is talking about 1 to 3 inches. I mean, this is nothing. I mean, really nothing. So, I mean, definitely something I'm not worried about. Nah, you're good. Just 1 to 3 inches is kind of expected towards those regions. What's up, TRG? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here, my friend. Let's see here. How much snow will Colorado get? It depends on where you're at. Upper elevations, obviously, expect to get more, but for lower elevations, probably nothing at all, really. All right, let's do a little update here. Wichita, southeastern Kansas. Yeah, like I said, we're watching this guy not too long ago. I'd say probably 10 minutes or so ago. They issued a severe thunderstorm warning here west of Wichita. Like I said, this line is getting closer to Wichita. So if you live out there in those regions, I would highly consider to watch this, okay? Because like I said, this is obviously heading in the direct path of Wichita, and this thing does have the damaging wind possibility on it. So, like I said, once again, if you live out there towards Wichita, I'd recommend bringing anything loose outside indoors to prevent any of that stuff from going flying all over the place, obviously. So, like I said, they issued this for Kingman. Yeah, it's about to hit Kingman here probably within the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. So, we'll definitely need to be on the lookout. Let's see here. Crystal has a zip code. All right, I got you, Crystal. No problem. Let's see. 45431. 45431. All right, so this is for Ohio. Gotcha. So you're basically on the western side. So the good news is, actually, you're good. You're golden. Except they just now issued, actually, I'm just now seeing this here for Sunday. You actually have a marginal risk here. Level 1 out of 5, but like I said, anytime you have a level 1 out of 5, it's nothing too extreme. But, I mean, severe weather it still could occur. Honestly, it's a little interesting because look at radar here. We're starting to see a few little pop-up cells. Interesting. Yeah, it's starting to fire off here basically towards Harrington, which is south of Abilene, in basically east-central Kansas. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Do I think that Sunday would have a tornado? Probably. Possibly, yes. I do think so. Like I said, tomorrow itself. Yeah, once again, if you all don't know what's going on here, tomorrow we got actually a bigger day than we have today. Gotta keep an eye on it. So especially for those areas in the orange, that's kind of the bullseye for tomorrow, like the worst expected areas for severe weather. So if you live like in northern Louisiana, going through central Arkansas, through Missouri, yeah, those regions there, those are the areas that we need to keep an eye out there for overall. Yeah. Let's see here. Proxy says, where are the thunderstorm warnings covering? So, when it comes to, like here, we're going to bring you all back here to the radar. Whenever it comes to it right now, like I said, the line of the severe thunderstorms basically starts here in south-central Kansas right now. Like I said, here in Oklahoma, in the northern stretch, you see there's a few little pop-up showers that's occurring here, but really nothing, really nothing too crazy, right, down there towards Oklahoma. Now, you guys are in a risk here for severe weather, but right now there's not much happening. However, I'll tell you what, that bottom of the severe weather line starts here kind of towards like Kingman, which is basically, once again, south-central Kansas. That line travels northeast here all the way up into basically areas of southeastern Nebraska, even in basically southwestern Iowa here at the moment. That's basically where the line is at. So basically from southwestern Iowa all the way down to south-central Kansas. That's currently where this is at the moment. So, yeah, like I said, obviously right now the main concern out of this line here is actually the threat for some damaging wind gusts. Once again, potentially up to 60 miles an hour. Out of the current storms right now, You know, there was actually for today, anyways, I should say, there is the threat that some of these damaging wind gusts potentially could be getting up over 70 miles an hour. It definitely looks like a possibility. So, like I said, whenever you start to get those winds up there in like 70-mile-an-hour range, that's, yeah, obviously whenever things start to get a little bit hectic. So if you're in the line, if you're in the path of these storms here, I mean, once again, like I said, for portions of like Wichita, you know, Topeka, eventually you guys will probably get to this line here. Yeah, keep it on it. Let's see here. What about Northern Michigan? Yeah, nothing's expected here about Northern Michigan, really, regarding anything crazy. Even winter weather related, it's supposed to be pretty light. I mean, you might see a little bit of snow in Northern Michigan, but honestly, I would not say any more than 2 inches. Honestly, really not bad. Let's see here. But yeah, but that is just kind of, you know, what we are actively seeing here. So we're just going to need to keep an eye out there. Donna wants me to take a look here at, let's see here. 68788. So 68788 got you covered. So this is for Nebraska. Okay, so you, my friend, are right there on the eastern stretch. So I do have some good news actually for you. So like I said before, once this initial line rolls through, once this line of storms moves through, you're pretty much good to go. Because like I said, then the stable air moves back in behind the line, and the good news is that you're behind the line. So that means that the stable air is building into your region, in which honestly, I don't think you're going to see much of anything else. I think you're good. I really do. So, you're good to go, my friend. Let's see. Michael wants me to take a look here at 80138. Let's see here. 80138. Okay. So, you, my friend, are, okay. Colorado. Yeah, Colorado is definitely a really interesting way. Definitely an interesting place to look at. So, when it comes to Colorado, yeah, snowfall less than an inch. Really, like I said, not expected to see much anything crazy out those regions. Like I said, the main areas that we need to be looking out for is obviously areas like, you know, pretty much like the Midwest region here of the country. I mean, like I said, you guys can actually see the overall risk here for tomorrow, which I can go ahead and show you once again here. That anywhere inside the dark green, the yellow, and especially the orange, that's where your severe weather risk is at. So, like I said, if you're really across the yellow and orange, the areas we got to really look out for tomorrow. Tornado probability is a 5% chance for tomorrow out there. Damaging winds, 30% chance, which is pretty crazy. And hail, 30% chance significant. So there's a big old chance for some very large hail that could be a possibility tomorrow. So we're going to need to definitely watch out for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is actually expected to be worse than it is right now, which is a little concerning. So we're gonna need to definitely need to do some coverage here tomorrow for these storms out there. Absolutely. Forrest says, "Hello, what's up? Hope you're doing good." Let's see. Christine says, "Could you please look at 53105?" 53105. Okay, this is for Wisconsin. Okay, so you, my friend, are right there on the southeastern side. Yeah, so you notice how you're actually outside. So this area right here, this little arch that you see. So that right there is where the severe weather risk starts for tomorrow, but you're basically right outside of it. So overall, severe weather is not really expected. But the thing is that these outlooks are not perfect. Now, theoretically, could there be a strong to severe storm that tracks its way inland towards your location? It's possible. Overall, it is possible, but really, it's a very low probability. So I think you're good. I really don't think there's anything you got to be worried about. Definitely not. Once again, if you guys are just joining us, ooh, that's interesting. Got a little bit of a tail end on that. I'm going to check velocity on this guy. But like I said, y'all, if you guys are here towards like Wichita, to my Wichita friends out there, you might want to watch this line here because, like I said, this thing is definitely getting pretty close to those regions there. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you can actually see on the southern tail how those velocities, see how it starts to get a lot brighter down there? That basically means that the winds are possibly even stronger out there. So the areas here towards like Kingman, you guys are probably getting hit here, or about to get here pretty soon. You know, it's really interesting though. Y'all see this? See this line right here? This is what we call an outflow boundary. So basically this is that cold air that's pushing outward, so pushing eastward. So basically the warm air goes up into the thunderstorm and then it drops back down and spreads out. So it's basically the bottom portion that's spreading out. It's really cool. But yeah, sometimes you got to watch out for these because they could fire off some more thunderstorms because they act basically like a cold front essentially. Let's see here. David wants me to take a look here at 39120. 39120. Okay, this is across Mississippi. All right, my friends. So Okay, so yeah, you do have a risk tomorrow. You're at that level 2. You're in that slight risk out there. So I would keep an eye on it. So like I said, obviously slight risk out there. You're southwestern Mississippi, so you have a, let's see, right where you're at. Okay, you have a 5% chance for tornadoes tomorrow. So within 25 miles, there's a 5% chance a tornado could drop there. Damaging winds is a 15% chance, and whenever it comes to hail, 15% chance as well. So you have an equal probability there of, damaging winds as well as hail. So damaging wind gusts potentially could be up to 60, 70 plus, possibly. And like I said, whenever it comes to it, even, like I said, with the hailstones, potentially could be up over an inch in diameter. So keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Cody, let's take a look here at the zip code. All right, Cody, gotcha. Let's see, 51441. 51441. Okay, so you, my friend, are across Iowa. All right, so yeah, Iowa does actually have a risk here. Not for tomorrow, or portions does for tomorrow, but for you specifically, you actually have a risk today. So you're in the marginal risk. So basically what you're in is at level 1 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. Once again, the higher the number, the more severe it is. You're at a bottom level 1. Now, it's something you should not completely ignore, but it's a very low chance of seeing severe weather overall. Tornado probability, the good news about today is that tornadoes is not a concern. So be thankful for that. That's definitely some good news. Damaging winds, though, 5% chance, and same thing for hail, 5% chance out there. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's do a little update here on the radar real quickly, y'all. We'll get back to the zip codes here in a moment. But right now, like I said, Nebraska City here, like I said, you guys definitely look like you're getting ready to get hit pretty good. Once again, you can kind of see this purple region here. That right there, that's likely where some hailstones are currently located. So probably where we are seeing some big old chunky hail out of this. Now, currently, this is warned for quarter-size hail, so basically hail size of quarters, which they still could have some problems. Obviously, denting vehicles and all of that stuff. So could be an issue. But overall, right now, like I said, the main concern is damaging winds followed by the potential hail there. But like I said, Nebraska City, you guys are definitely getting ready to get hit pretty good. Omaha, so that line on the western side is starting to kind of grow itself here. I don't know if y'all noticed. So first of all, we got this line that went through Omaha a little bit ago, but now we have another little line. But once this line of pretty moderate heavy rainfall rolls through Omaha, right now it's not severe warning, so it's nothing really too extreme. But once this line rolls through you, then pretty much you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, on the back side of this here, I mean, you can see there's a few little pop-up showers, but anything severe just instantly goes away, basically. So that's good. Let's see. Keith says, let's see, got a zip code here. All right, so Keith wants me to take a look here at, let's see, 64116. So 64116. Okay. This is in Kansas City. So North Kansas City. Okay, so for today, my friend, you do have a risk out there for severe weather. You're at a level 1 out of 5. Overall, once again, tornadoes not a concern, so you're good with that. Damaging winds, 5% chance, and hail, 5% chance. So overall, that's kind of what we're seeing there. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Please, it's scaring. I'm getting hit, says Lighton. All right, Lighton, I got you, man. Let's see. Where's this at? This is for 68128. 68128. Okay, so you, my friend, are here in Nebraska. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, right here towards Omaha, with that line that we just seen going through, once again, it's not going to be anything too crazy. I mean, honestly, at most, the most I see out of this guy is just the threat for, torrential rainfall. You're probably just going to notice a bit of heavy rainfall, maybe some thunder and lightning, but that's probably about it. That's probably all you're going to be seeing out of this here. So nothing too extreme. You're good, my friend. Nothing to worry about. Let's see here. So, Michael, we got to you earlier. I don't know if you remember. But anyways. But yeah, but like I said, right here towards Wichita, we got the bottom line of this, bottom part of this storm that's starting to roll its way through the regions here. So we'll definitely be looking out for it. Let's see. Melanie Ellison wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 25801. 25801. Okay, so this is for West Virginia. Beckley, holy cow, I have family out there. That's crazy. So the good news is, actually, we do not have a risk for severe weather for you guys today or tomorrow. But Sunday, you have a marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. Let me go ahead and show you real quickly. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. But see, right there across the dark green, that's where severe thunderstorms are possible on Sunday. The yellow is a level higher. So obviously the yellow is kind of like the big area, the bullseye, which is nothing too extreme for Sunday. But I watch it. But like I said, West Virginia for you, there's a small chance for a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Overall, 5% chance of seeing severe weather in general. So yeah, pretty low chance. Nothing to worry about. So you're good. You are good, my friend. Yeah, I mean, like I said, y'all, tomorrow is going to be forecasted-wise, expected to be a lot worse than what we're seeing tonight. So let's see, what was that about? Okay, just continuing a severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of them firing off here. Once again, this line, y'all, is cruising all the way down from south of central Kansas, cutting straight up into Kansas here and into southeast Nebraska and southwestern Iowa. So yeah, we need to keep an eye out there for these guys out there. Once again, listen, damaging winds is kind of like, you know, the main concern out of this here. So gotta watch out for some damaging winds. It seems like it's turned really from a hail concern to a damaging wind concern, like in a matter of that. It's really interesting. But like I said, if you're in line of this whole entire line here, essentially, like I said, you gotta be bracing for potential wind damage. So, like I said, if you guys are ahead of this, you know, for example, areas here towards like Wichita, Kansas, Topeka, Junction City, Osage City, those regions out there, you can kind of see. I mean, if you're in eastern Kansas, would recommend to watch this. Okay, keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Hamster wants me to take a look here at 65018. Let's see, 65018. Okay, so this is across Missouri. All right, so yeah, tomorrow. Okay, here's the thing, my friend. So you're right here towards Jefferson City here, in which you have a level 3 out of 5. So you have that enhanced risk out there. So the problem about that is tomorrow you have yourselves a 5% chance for tornadoes. So keep that in mind. Damaging winds, 30% chance. Your main concern, though, is the threat for some large hail. And like I said, we're not talking like pea-size hail. I mean, we're talking potentially like golf ball size or larger. So we're talking some pretty large hail potential for tomorrow, so we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, that is kind of what we are seeing out there. Let's see here. Donna wants me to take a look here at St. Louis for tomorrow. Okay, so St. Louis, yeah, so actually, yeah, St. Louis, I'd keep an eye on it. You're inside the slight risk at level 2 out of 5 on a severe spectrum, so gotta watch out for if you're towards St. Louis. Now, it's not the end of the world. Looks like nothing to panic over, but like I said, I keep an eye out there for a little bit of severe weather being possible. There is a small tornado threat, a 2% chance for tornadoes, so very, very low threat for tornadoes overall. Damaging winds, though, 15% chance. We'll keep an eye on that. And whenever it comes to hail, there's actually a 15% significant risk here. What a significant risk means is that there's a potential some of those hailstones could be pretty large. And like I said, golf ball size potentially or higher. So, yeah, St. Louis should keep an eye out there for the weather tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll watch it, my friends. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. I have a question, or is there going to be any risk for Leesville, Louisiana for tomorrow? Let's see here, Leesville, Louisiana. Okay, so this right here. Okay, yep. So tomorrow, my friend, Ariana, you're actually inside of a risk here tomorrow. Inside the level 2 out of 5. So like I said, tomorrow you're kind of in the middle threat regarding overall severe weather. You're not in the highest, but you're not in the lowest threat. So you're right there in the middle. So keep an eye on it. Definitely something you should watch. 2% chance for tornadoes, very low chance. Damaging winds, 15% chance for gusty winds, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour out of some of the storms. And in hail, 15% chance. So possibility we could see some of those hailstones across your region there about quarter size or larger. Could be possible. All right, let's do a quick little radar scan, then we'll get back into more zip codes here. Let's see. So Kingman, we have severe thunderstorm warning in effect for next 20 minutes. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Also going here towards Hutchinson as well. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and actually penny-size hail for those regions there. Warning's about to be expired here, so that's definitely some good news. So whenever it comes to it, we have Clay Center here. Like I said, you guys are right there towards Clay Center in basically northeastern Kansas here. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for the next 20 minutes, essentially. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Moving up here towards southeastern Nebraska, towards Nebraska City, we have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So, like I said, you mix in the damaging wind gusts and the hail, that could lead to some denting in vehicles. So if you're headed the storm here, towards like Thurman, Tabor, basically southwestern Iowa. Would recommend bringing your vehicles, like I said, under a carport or, like I said, obviously in a garage if possible. Just cover them up if you can to prevent any damages to them. And of course, we move our way here into basically, kind of west central, kind of southwestern Iowa. We have another mini line here that's popping up here towards Atlantic, the city of Atlantic here, for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So that's kind of just a little brief radar view currently. Once again, this line goes all the way down from south central Kansas all the way up into southwestern Iowa. That's where the line is currently at, as you guys can tell. But anyways, if you're across those regions there, once again, here towards like Topeka, Junction City, Wichita, I would keep an eye on it because those severe thunderstorm warnings will possibly, likely be extended eastward into your locations there. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves Lynn. Once we take a look here at a zip code of 64130. 64130. Okay, this is in Kansas City. Okay, so yeah, Kansas City right now today actually does have a risk out there. You're in a marginal risk here. This is for tomorrow's risk. I know it says general thunder, but you do have yourself a marginal risk here for today. So, like I said, once again, tornadoes not a concern. That's good news. Just watch out for a few gusty winds out of these storms and maybe some small hail. But overall, I think you're good. I think you're relatively fine, my friend. So I think you're gonna be all right. All right, let's see here. Next up, Hannah. Once we take a look here at nervous as we have tarp broken roof from April 4th, high wind. Oh wow. That's crazy. So you said 67353. So 67353. Okay, so you're across portions of Kansas, Coffeyville. Okay, so yeah, here's the thing, my friend. So when it comes to tonight, actually, you have a marginal risk here, level 1. Once again, tornadoes not a concern. Damaging winds 5 and 5% chance, and like I said, 60-mile-an-hour winds are possible out of these storms. Which, like I said, it could be pretty gusty, and it could cause some localized wind damage. Maybe some trees falling over, localized power outages, all that stuff. But overall, it's a very low chance of you having any severe impacts. So I think you're mostly good. Once again, this line is still very far away from you, so you're pretty much good. I think you're pretty much good to go, my friend. Kyle says, "What's up, buddy? Happy Friday." You too, Kyle. Thank you for joining. Hope all is well with you. Let's see here. I cannot imagine living in those areas, constantly deal with tornadoes. I live in boring weather, Massachusetts. It's scary. Oh, trust me. No, I get you, my friend. Yeah, it can definitely get a little scary out there sometimes, especially at this time of the year, obviously, because the cold air from winter is rolling out and the warmer air is pulling back in. The interaction with the remaining cold air and the warm air that's coming in, it just creates a lot of these events here. But yeah. No, definitely they are. A lot of these regions here. Even like the Western Ohio Valley, Midwest, Central Plains, you guys definitely get a lot of crazy severe weather. Let's see. Kyle wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 63028. 63028. Okay, so this is across portions here of Festus, Missouri. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow. You, my friend, you got to look out for it. So you're basically just south of St. Louis. So this goes out to my St. Louis friends out there as well. I would keep an eye out tomorrow. I mean, look at this. You're right on the line between the enhanced and the slight risk. So right now, you do have yourself overall a threat for severe weather. So keep an eye out there for it. Now, whenever it comes to the probabilities, like I said, tomorrow there actually is a tornado threat. So tomorrow is a little bit worse, or expected to forecasted to be worse than it is today. So overall, I would keep an eye on it. 2% chance for tornadoes, so very low chance overall. Damaging winds, 15% chance, and hail, 15% chance, significant risk out there. So keep an eye on it. Let's see, Hannah with a $1.50 super chat. Thank you so much, Hannah. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's see here. Next up, but yeah, that is for you there, Kyle. So definitely stay safe out there, my friend. Let's see, Cyclone wants me to look here at 011. I don't even know if that's a zip code. 01111. Wow, I'm surprised it is. That's a really easy zip code to remember. Yeah, this is in Massachusetts. Yeah, you guys are not under any risk here for severe weather over the next few days. So you're good, my friend. Nothing you got to worry about. All right. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we are seeing. Let's see, Jalen wants. I think accidentally. Yeah, if I accidentally skip over yours, guys, it's not intentional. I'm not trying to do that. Let's see, Jalen wants me to take a look here at 39168. 39168. All right, my friend. So you're across Mississippi. Okay, so you, my friend, are right there on the edge. Okay, so you have a marginal risk tomorrow. So your threat is going to possibly be later on tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Overall, though, there is a 2% chance for tornadoes for you. So very, very low chance for tornadoes. Damaging winds is actually a 5% chance, and hail is a 5% chance. So, I mean, you're not inside the biggest risk per se, but you're not completely taken out of the severe weather risk at all. So I'd keep an eye on it. Yeah, definitely will keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Jake says, howdy, y'all. What's up, Jake? Proxy says I have to go. Have a restful and safe evening, everyone. See you soon. I'll see you later, Proxy. Once again, thank you so much for the very kind donation earlier. You rock, Proxy. Have a wonderful night, Proxy. Let's see. What about Mississippi? Yeah, so Mississippi does have a threat here for tomorrow. Really, pretty much the entire state does, actually. The more further west you go, the more potential of severe, the severe weather increases, or the threat for severe weather increases. So like I said, for the western side, you have a slight risk, and for the eastern side, you have a marginal. So what that means is eastern side is a level 1 out of 5, higher the number, the more severe. Western side, level 2. So going up that list, the more further west you go. So the more further west in Mississippi you go, the more potential severity could be possible. All right, let's see here. So when it comes to it, all right, we're going to do a little radar sweep real quickly, y'all, just to give y'all an update of what's currently kicking off. Let's see. Okay, just updating a severe thunderstorm warning. All right, so here we go. So west of Wichita, right here towards Kingman, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for the next 12 minutes for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So that one's about to expire here relatively soon. Now we're moving up into northeastern Kansas, here towards like Clay Center, Miltonvale, Morganville, areas here. 12 minutes ago in this guy, not too much longer, for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So the winds could be getting up to 60, could be peaking at 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. In the hail size, potentially up to basically penny size could be possible. So overall, hail is not really too big on that cell there. And then whenever it comes to like I said, southwestern Iowa, that's when we start to move into some more activity here towards like Shenandoah, basically west of it mostly. There's a warning for the next 42 minutes, so this one has a while to go here for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we'll watch out for you, my friend. Then here towards Atlantic, southwestern Iowa still, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. But that's just a little bit of an update there for you. On the radar view, once again, majority of these warnings here are basically just for, once again, mostly just for damaging wind gusts. Like I said, there was a big hail threat. I mean, there is still a threat for some hail. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like the mode has changed from like large hail now moving into damaging wind properties. So, yeah, damaging winds seem like a more bigger concern out there. But yeah. All right, let's see here. Jake says, thank you for the welcome. No problem. Let's see, I'll be honest, I watched Reed Timmer for many years, as I can remember. Vince... See, watched them for some times, but I'm digging this channel. Thank you so much, Jake. Very sweet of you, my friend. Let's see here. Red wants me to take a look here at 73859. All right, let's see. 73859. Okay, so you, my friend, are in Oklahoma. Got you. So there's actually good news for you, my friend. I think you're clear. I think you're good from everything. Now, there is a little bit of a severe weather risk here towards your location from the Storm Prediction Center, but really, nothing's happening out there. I think you're good, honestly. Mostly going to be clear. I would not be surprised. I mean, you can see there's a few little pop-up showers, but that's nothing severe, really. I think you're good. Yeah, nothing to worry about. All right, let's see here. Baguette wants me to take a look here at 72019. 72019. Okay, this is across portions of Arkansas. Got you, my friend. Okay, here's the thing. So you're actually in a big risk for tomorrow. Tomorrow there's a level 3 out of 5. Like I said, today maximum level is a level 2. We have a bigger risk for severe weather tomorrow, and you're in the middle of it. So I would highly consider watching out for tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow's concern there for you. You have a 5% chance for 5% chance for tornadoes. So basically within 25 miles of you, there's a 5% chance that we could see ourselves a tornado within that box. 30% chance for damaging winds. So basically some of those damaging winds maybe up to 60 to 70 or higher in some storms, miles an hour, that is. And then, of course, we move into the hail threat. Hail is where it really gets you. Hail is the really big concern out there. So whenever it comes to hail for you, my friend, there, where you're at tomorrow, there's a 30% chance you could be seeing some large hail, potentially golf ball size or larger. So that's something you really need to look out there for. Let's see here. Lillian with a $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Lillian. Really appreciate it. Saying, will there be severe weather tomorrow? Yes, there will be severe weather tomorrow. Like I said, obviously we're talking about these regions out there. In general here, essentially, the overall severe weather risk here stretches across these regions. I'll go ahead and show y'all real quickly. So here is the overall risk, my friends. So if you guys are across the dark green, that's a level 1 out of 5, or a 5% chance for severe weather occurring. Level 2 is across the areas here in the yellow. That's where things get a little bit more serious. And in level 3, that's like the bullseye, the worst expectancy for tomorrow for severe weather. That's where you got to really look out for. Once again, Lillian, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Up there, I believe you're in Wausau, Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. You're pretty much expecting just a few thunderstorms, possibly. If you guys are wondering what that light green means, it just means a few thunderstorms could occur. So just normal, everyday, or every normal thunderstorm, not severe, not expected to be damaging or anything. Just a few thunderstorms could fire off. So overall, it's a possibility. But it's a very, very low chance overall, though. But yeah, just want to go ahead and mention that to you. So once again, yeah, tomorrow is going to be a really interesting day, regardless of severe weather. All right, let's see here. Gina wants me to take a look here at a zip code of, let's see, 54768. 54768. Okay, so across portions here of Wisconsin. All right, so you, my friend, okay, so you're basically kind of central northwestern Wisconsin. The good news is that you're not under any severe weather threat. So that's good. That's definitely some good news. Now, whenever it comes to winter weather, here's the thing. So whenever it comes to it, you actually do have a winter weather threat on your hands. If I take a look here over at the models. So once again, this is the blend of models. Takes a bunch of models, kind of throws them all together. Right there, kind of where you're at here. Kind of right in these areas, right in that location. You, my friend, are kind of looking around 1 to 3 inches of snow being a possibility out there. So let's keep an eye on it. Definitely should keep an eye on it. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much your main concern out there. Let's see here. Robert with a $2 super chat. Robert, you rock, man. Thank you so much. Very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much, Robert. All right, let's see here. Nikki wants me to take a look here at 47438. 47438. Okay, this is in Indiana. Alrighty, so you, my friend, are on the western side. Tomorrow you're actually outside of the risk here. I mean, you're in that normal thunderstorm risk out there. But I'll tell you what, I would not be surprised if that did get extended eastward eventually. Maybe slightly. So keep that in mind. I would not be surprised if it did get extended eastward. Yeah, and tomorrow, or sorry, for Sunday, essentially, yeah, we have another risk here, but it's far east of you. So overall, yeah, nothing you should worry about because there's nothing too extreme. See, Gina says, no, I'm sick of snow. I hear you. And I tell you what, it's almost that time of the year, though, where it's going to be completely out of the question. So that's good news. Hopefully you're soon. Hopefully soon. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I have an interesting question coming from Miles saying, tornado question. Can tornadoes happen anywhere in the United States? I live in Buffalo, New York. What is the likelihood of a tornado happening in Buffalo? So, yes. Yes and no, essentially. Tornadoes happen, they can happen most places in the United States. Majority of the entire country could see tornadoes. The areas it's most kind of more unlikely to see them is like the West because of the Rocky Mountains and stuff like that. That just disrupts turbulent flow. Or basically just the winds that is required for tornadoes to form, which can hurt it, meaning it's more unlikely for them to occur. I mean, not totally impossible. So yes, theoretically, anywhere in the United States could possibly see a tornado. Now, for Buffalo, it's probably higher than you think, actually, because I mean you're obviously well east of the Rockies here. Really just depends on the event, but it definitely could occur. Like I said, there's really no exact probability of how many tornadoes will be a concern. I'll tell you what I'll do real quickly. But I can show you. I figured all of you guys will probably find this interesting, actually. So whenever it comes to the amount of tornadoes by state, look at this. Here, let's go and bring this over here for you. Look at that. So this is the normal tornadoes by state. So obviously, New York State 10 tornadoes. Look at Texas though. That's just because of its large size. But you can see that, as I was talking about, the more west you go, the more unlikely tornadoes become. Is because of the mountain ranges and all that. And you can really see those highlighted areas here right in Tornado Alley, like Central Plains, Midwest region. Yeah. And of course you got like the Dixie states out there in the southeast that has the this is the Dixie region, we call it, basically having the the pretty decent size. I'm really shocked at how much Florida has, actually. I was not expecting it to be that high. But anyways, that's just a quick little look at that for you. Let's see here. Brian says, have a good night. You too, Brian. Let's see here. Is there a chance for tornado in Toronto? No. No, honestly, whenever it comes to, like I said, obviously we don't really cover those regions, but I can tell you right now, storms are they're not going to really be that strong up that high, essentially. So I think you're good. But yeah. Mickey wants me to take a look here at a zip code of, let's see, 75501. 75501. Across Texarkana. Okay, so yeah, here's the thing. So you, my friend, are actually in a slight risk tomorrow. So tomorrow is your day. Gotta watch out for a few strong to severe, like I said, a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Could be possible out there towards Texarkana. Would keep an eye on it. Overall chance here for severe weather. So there's actually a 2% chance for tornadoes. So it exists. Damaging winds is a 15% chance, and hail is a 15% chance, significant. So what that means is that the hail percentage is a 15% chance overall, but that means that you possibly could see some large hail, potentially golf ball size or higher. So like I said, tomorrow there's a big old hail chance out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this real quickly. So once again, we have a watching effect here. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's been effective for the last little bit. It's gonna expire at midnight Central, so about 3 hours or ish from now. Anyways, but I want to go ahead and show you guys real quickly the overall. We're going to remove that watch for a second. Okay, get rid of that. We're going to turn off the satellite here for a moment. Just get a fresh slate. But look at this. So whenever it comes to the threat for tomorrow, like I said, there's your convective outlook here. So whenever it comes to hail across these regions, look at this. To my friends who live out in these areas, you really want to listen up. So obviously from like northeastern Texas into like northern Louisiana, going right through Arkansas and right through portions here of Missouri, and kind of cutting off right there just north of Columbia, northwest of St. Louis. So overall, my friend, whenever it comes to it, if you guys are across this circle that you see spinning right now, that is our significant hail threat. Now, what do I mean by significant hail threat? That means that we could see some large hail. I'm talking large hail tomorrow. Overall, 30% chance across these regions. Okay, that's spinning, 30% chance you could see some large hail, potentially golf ball size or larger. So we're talking like 1.75 inches or larger. I mean, possibly even near baseball size hail with some of the storms. Could not be ruled out. So I just want to let you all know that, just to kind of put that in the back of your minds, that tomorrow will be a big chance for some large hail. That's kind of one of the biggest concerns. Yeah, definitely one of the biggest concerns here. But we'll definitely watch out. Like I said, tomorrow we're definitely going to be doing some coverage out there. It seems like those warnings actually out there towards Wichita have been canceled. So that leaves us only with 2 warnings right now. Southwestern Iowa. Let's see, we're going to do a little radar update here for y'all. So right here towards... Let's see here. We have Anderson, we have Malvern, we have Hastings, Tabor. So you guys are inside of a warning for the next half hour for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of that. So then we have another one here towards the city of Atlantic and southwestern Iowa. 15 minutes, so this one's about to be expired here. So that's definitely good. So quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of that guy. So overall, like I said, main concern there is just damaging wind gusts and a little bit of hail right now. Seems like that threat has been fading down a bit. All right, let's see here. Advise truckers about intense general traffic conditions, weather alerts. I guess I should be called a dispatcher room. I guess, Roy. I guess. All right, let's see here. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions regarding the severe weather for tonight and tomorrow, like I said, feel free to let me know in the comments section or the live stream here, or the live chat, I should say. Because, like I said, obviously, the goal here is to make sure you guys are aware of the situation, to make sure you guys are staying safe out there. And like I said, any question, there is no such thing as a dumb question. So, like I said, if there's anything that you might be wondering about, please don't hesitate. Let us know. Let's see, northwestern Mississippi, please. All right, so northwest Mississippi, we do have a slight risk at level 2 out of 5, so you're not in the highest threat overall for severe weather, but you have a threat tomorrow. It's a level 2 out of 5. So meaning that there's a 15% chance overall of seeing severe weather. Now, tornado probability is a 2% chance of seeing tornadoes. Damaging winds is a 15% chance, and hail is a 15% chance. So overall, equal probability of seeing large hail, quarter size or larger, to damaging winds, 60 mile an hour or faster, out of some of those gusts. So overall, kind of same probability for hail and damaging winds out there, with the exception of a small tornado threat out there. 2% chance, really low. Yeah, nothing to worry about, really. All right, let's see here. It's about to get noisy weather here. Yeah, it is. It seems like, we went through this really quiet period for a little bit, which was really interesting. And now it looks like we're heading into a very active pattern again. So, yeah, multiple days of severe weather. Actually, I did forget to mention to you guys here. I want to go ahead and bring this out as a little bit of a, let's just kind of a let you know thing. Let me move you guys back to the Storm Prediction Center for a second. So this is the risk here for actually next week. For next week. So the Storm Prediction Center managed to put out a risk here for day 7. So this is for next Thursday. So this is a while out. 15% chance for severe weather across, Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, and into portions of like western Missouri. This is an extended range outlook here, meaning that it's still several days out. Like I said, this is for next Thursday. But the fact that they have a risk out there is saying something. So we need to watch out possibly for next Thursday for severe weather as well. Let's see here. Do we need to be aware in Buffalo, says Mr. Snow. So Mr. Snow, when it comes to it, Buffalo does actually, I believe y'all have no, you do not. Okay, so you do not have a risk for severe weather overall, but I will tell you this, my friend. You do actually have a threat for a few thunderstorms being possible. Like I said, that's the light green area. So there's a chance for a few strong, possibly a few mild to strong thunderstorms being possible, but severe thunderstorms, like damaging thunderstorms, probably not going to be expected. Yeah, and honestly, I think you're pretty much good. Do I think Tornado Alley is shifting east? Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, it is definitely shifting eastward a bit. I mean, it obviously is shifting in general. Each year it is a little bit different. A lot of it has to do with climate rather than climate changing. Because believe it or not, I mean, yeah, the climate is changing. I mean, yes, regardless, things are moving for sure. Things are definitely moving, and they will continue to. They will continue to always move in all different directions, essentially. Let's see. Oops, wrong screen there. All right, we're going to bring you all back over here. Let's see here. So, once again, we just have these. Yeah, it seems like those storms in the ones in Kansas, they might be fading out a bit. I don't know, but that's a pretty nasty-looking line. Yeah, it looks like Wichita. You guys might be dodging a bullet here. Holy cow. Look at this. So, this storm is going right towards Wichita, as you can see. It seems like that bottom piece is kind of flattening out. Have you noticed that? How it's kind of like lifting up a bit? It might be trying to avoid Wichita. That's good. Yeah, so my friends out there in Wichita, you might be spared by this line. I tell you what. I don't know. It'll be close. I think you will be spared though. But you never know if any more storms could fire off in the bottom. Let's see. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am. I will be live here tomorrow. Because like I said, tomorrow is a very active day. We're going to need to be live for y'all tomorrow. Let's see. Renee says, hey, Andrew, what's 45102 looking like for this weekend? So, let's see, 45102. All right, so you, my friend, are in Ohio, southwestern side. Okay, so here's the thing, my friend. So, not tomorrow, but Sunday. If we take a look here over at the Storm Prediction Center, you have a risk here for severe weather. You're in a level 1 out of 5. So, that means that right now, there's a 5% chance of seeing severe weather in general. There is no breakdown to it right now. Because, like I said, it still is a few days out, so it still needs to kind of marinate in the models a little bit. But overall, there is the possibility for a few storms. A few of them could be severe, potentially. Let's see. Brian says, good night. Good night, Brian. Do I have a storm shelter? I do not. But I do have a basement, so that's that's good. But I have one of those basements that's basically ground level on one side, and then like underground on the other side. So, yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, no, I am streaming tomorrow there, Brian. Let me see here. But like I said, y'all, if you have any questions, hey, feel free to let us know. We're going to be here for you. And once again, if you have not already, guys, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Maybe leaving a like on this live stream. Be greatly appreciated. Helps out the YouTube algorithm. Helps keep our channel like up in like I said, obviously the good thing about this is that it helps out people from all across the US. So the more that the YouTube algorithm, obviously supports our channel here, the more word we can spread out there. So that's kind of the goal here, is to help out as many people as possible. Renee says, thank you. No problem, Renee. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Red Dragon with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much there, Red Dragon. Saying, traveling from Woodward, Oklahoma to Colorado Springs, Colorado on Sunday. Wow. Okay, so you said Oklahoma here. Let's see. So this is for Woodward. I think actually you're good. Woodward, Oklahoma. So you, my friend. Okay, so yeah. So you're basically traveling, you said, to Colorado Springs. So you're basically going from here to there. The good news is on Sunday, there's actually no threat at all. I honestly think you're good. I do, actually. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the risk here for Sunday. So this is the day you're traveling, and the only severe weather risk is on the far eastern country. So not for Oklahoma or Colorado. So, my friend, you're in the clear. Let me do this real quickly, though. Yeah, let me pull up the long range here for a moment. Yeah, no, honestly, dude, you're good. Not expected to see hardly anything at all. You are good to go, my friend. Once again, thank you so much for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Renee says, stay safe, everyone. Absolutely. Stay safe, you guys. Hamster says, could you use golf ball size hail as golf balls? Probably not. First of all, that'll probably destroy your driver when you're teeing off there. And obviously, I'm sure that it would shatter the piece of hail as well. It would shatter both your club and your hail, and the hail. Could threats increase, says Mr. Snow? It's never impossible for the threats to increase. Like I said, that's the real question. Is it going to be extended? Is it going to be upgraded in general? I tell you what, y'all, we're going to do something a little special here for you guys. We're going to take a look at the models for a moment. So I need to look at the available energy in the atmosphere. So this is basically just what thunderstorms eat. Think of this as like thunderstorm food. It's a lot of energy. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, you see how it says CAPE? That stands for convective available potential energy. And that's over 4,000 in some areas, as you can see there, when only 500 is needed. So that's like overkill. Yeah, but the real question is, will it be upgraded? Well, there's definitely a lot of energy, a lot of food for thunderstorms to commence. The only problem is that the winds are pretty weak, meaning across like the upper portions of the atmosphere and down, they're pretty weak. Although they have improved quite a bit. Wow, dude, look at that sounding. Yeah, I know this is a bit intimidating to look at here, y'all, but that curved pattern right there, that definitely could spit out a few tornadoes. Yeah, no, that is something to really watch out for. I don't know, y'all. I think that tornado threat could possibly go enhanced. Just based off of soundings like that, if that continues to verify, shoot, y'all, I really don't think that we'd see it. I would not be surprised if we seen a 10% risk for tornadoes tomorrow. I wouldn't really see significant as a big possibility, but meaning like EF2 higher, which what significant tornadoes mean. But I think just like a 10% normal threat would be possible. Yeah, I think that's kind of a good possibility. So we'll just watch it. We'll see. Regardless of what level it is tomorrow, we'll be live for you guys. So we'll keep you updated. Let's see here. Red Dragon says thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Anyways, well, like I said, good news is it looks like a lot of those storms are fading down a bit. Yeah, like I said, the watch expires at 1 a.m. Eastern. So basically in the next, what was that? So it's almost 11. So basically in the next 2 hours. So yeah, we got 2 hours to go, and basically until that watch gets expired. If you don't know where the watch is, I'm going to show you guys real quickly. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you all this actually. I did earlier, but it has been a while. So this is where the watch is right now. So all this red bracket, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Storm Prediction Center Outlook there. Yeah, so everywhere inside this red bracket here. Not this bracket. This is just a watch box, as they call it. But this bracket. Here, let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to draw on my screen a little bit. That way I can kind of point things out. Okay, so yeah, this one right here. Hold up. Alright, let's use a different color here. So yeah, for this guy right here. So inside of this box right here, essentially, that is the one where we have, that's where the severe thunderstorm watch is in effect here. So Wichita is included. Topeka, Kansas City's not, by the way, just letting you know. Omaha's been taken out of it, actually. Yeah, because they updated it here a little bit ago. Watch number 136, meaning that we've had 136 watches so far this year, between tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches. Maximum hail size, 2.5 inches. Maximum wind gust, 75 miles an hour. So, yeah, big old hail and big old damaging wind gusts possibly out of that area. So, basically what a severe thunderstorm watch means, if you don't know, it means that severe thunderstorms are possible across the area. And obviously the hazards that we just talked about is the concerns. All right. Let's see. My sister's in Fort Lauderdale praying for a dry spell soon for that area. Really rough right there. Trust me, I know. Yeah, you guys in Fort Lauderdale, you guys got hit hard. The other day, we were actually live when it was happening. In Fort Lauderdale, there was a stationary storm that was literally sitting right over Fort Lauderdale. Where's Fort Lauderdale here? I know you're around here somewhere. But yeah, no, Fort Lauderdale definitely got hit here. That's right, Fort Lauderdale's very far south. There was a stationary storm, basically, that was not moving at all, really. I mean, it was stationary, meaning it was not really going anywhere. It's basically staying stationary. And it was just causing so much heavy rain to constantly be dumped over Fort Lauderdale. And they ended up with like 20-something inches of rainfall out of that one little storm. And the storm was not that large either. I mean, it was just sitting. It was just like a sitting duck, wasn't even moving at all. So that just caused a bunch of flash flooding to occur and a bunch of that mess. But yeah, prayers goes out to you guys out there. I know it's pretty rough out there. Lisa says Salina, Kansas. Let's see here. Salina, Kansas. All right, where's this at? So, okay, so Salina, Kansas. I tell you what, my friend, you're good. You're good to go. Like I said, right now, I mean, obviously you're getting hit by this line, but it's not severe. Not expected to be anything, nothing expected to be pretty crazy. Like I said, we just had the wind gusts up to 23 miles an hour out there, so really nothing too extreme. But yeah, once this line rolls through, as you're currently experiencing right now, once this line continues tracking eastward, and once you start to come on the backside of it, you're pretty much good. You're pretty much golden. Pretty much good to go. But that is there for you. Let's see. I'm in the Florida Panhandle. I'm under level 1 risk for weather Saturday. Gotcha. So here's the thing. Tomorrow being Saturday, there's actually not a risk for severe weather in Florida. Just FYI. That risk would be taking place here for Sunday, the day after tomorrow. Here, I'm going to show you real quickly. So yeah, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow here, that is your risk for Sunday. So across Florida. In the dark green, that is a level 1 out of 5. A severe threat level 1 out of 5. When it comes to the area in yellow, that's a level 2. That's an upgrade. That's kind of where like the highest potential of severe weather is expected. Overall across the yellow, 15% chance of severe weather in general. But right now there is no breakdown since it still is a few days out. So, anyways, look at this view. I mean, look at that radar. See this big old, see this big band right here ahead of that storm? That is really interesting. That's the cold air smacking the surface and pushing out ahead of the storm. So we call an outflow boundary or a gust front. Yeah, the thing is about these gust fronts is it is what it sounds like. I'm sure there's probably some gusty winds on it. It honestly looks like that little gust front might be kind of occluding the storm there. So it's probably going to be causing it to weaken a little bit. But the thing is about these guys is that, on these little, that's what I'm talking about right there. They act as mini cold fronts, and cold fronts obviously can produce severe weather as a source of lift. So basically, a few thunderstorms could be sparked off on this line. Would not be impossible. Very interesting stuff. Speaking of, look at this. Got a few storms popping off here. Yeah, these guys are new. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, but like I said, right now the only severe thunderstorms we have at the moment is in southwestern Iowa here at the moment. So like towards Red Oak, yeah, those regions there. Let's see here. 64 degrees out there. Interesting. Oh, wow. Look at that. Just issued a flash flood warning here a bit ago. Probably a while ago. I just didn't see it here on the... Yeah, the one other program I used does not really show the flash flood warnings. Or at least I don't have them enabled. But the good news is that it looks like the majority of the storms have rolled out across those areas. So, but it is still, like I said, probably some moderate precipitation there still occurring. Between 2 and 3 inches of rain has already fallen. Additional amount up to 1-3 possible. Yeah, plus this little guy towards like Hope and Woodbine, which is once again right here in eastern Kansas. Why is there a TBS on that? I don't know. Radar indicated. Radar's a little glitchy sometimes. Let's see. We'll take a look here back at Wichita radar. Like I said, you guys in Wichita, I think you guys might be dodging this, y'all. I think you might be. Yeah, a little bit ago here, there was, wow, look at that report. 90% of the ground is covered in hail. What was this? This was at, okay, 0230 UTC, which right now it's 303 UTC. So this was like a little bit, about a half hour ago. Wow, 90%. 90% of the ground is covered. Like, that is ridiculous. Yeah, I got a lot of flash flood warnings here towards Omaha too. Look at that. Yeah, just give it a second to load. Yeah, radar. Yeah, but like I said, most of the precipitation's rolling out there. But let's see what about these guys? 1.5 and 2 inches of rain falling. Now it's up to 1 inch possible. So kind of mild flash flood warnings. Nothing like the other day that we saw. It was crazy. Let's see here. What's the gray stuff on the radar? So this right here, I'm sure you're talking. This is basically just very, very low echoes from radar. What that means is just basically we're seeing probably some small raindrops, very, very small sprinkles maybe, or just nothing in general. I don't know how you don't have 100K already. You do good. Thank you so much, Brian. Very sweet of you. Annie says, I'm in Edwardsville, Illinois. It looks like a bunch of rain Saturday night into Sunday. Is there a severe threat? So, Illinois does have a severe threat. Therefore, yeah, I would keep an eye on it. Let's go ahead and bring you over here to that location. So, you said Edwardsville. Edwardsville, Illinois. So, here's the thing. So, you, my friend, yes, you do have a severe weather threat level 2. Like I said, 2 out of 5. The higher the number, the more severe it gets. But you, my friend, are in a level 2. And like I said, that's... Oh, didn't mean to do all that. But you actually have yourself kind of the middle threat for tomorrow. You're basically east of St. Louis, essentially. So you have a slight risk. Now, what that means is that overall, tomorrow for you, there's a 2% chance for tornadoes. Like I said, very low chance for tornadoes. Once again, 2% chance is nothing to panic over. It's just a possibility for a few tornadoes being possible, but very low chance overall. Damaging winds, though, 15% chance. So watch out for the damaging wind potential, maybe up to 60 mile an hour. Some could get up to 70, I'd say, is possible. Then whenever it comes to hail, we're talking 15% chance as well. But overall, that's your outlook. So tomorrow, yes, got to keep an eye on there for some storms. Let's see here. Is Wisconsin supposed to get anything bad this weekend? Anything severe weather-wise? Not really. However, winter weather-wise, yes, the entire state of Wisconsin possibly could be seeing some snow out of this event here. Here you go. So this is according to the blend of models regarding snowfall accumulation. And you can kind of see there right there towards central Wisconsin. Maybe 3 to 6 inches could be possible. But for the outsides, yeah, kind of like 1 to 3 for the most part. It really kind of seems like the interior portions of Wisconsin has like the biggest snow threat, or the biggest accumulation-wise, I should say. Very interesting. So yeah, we'll need to monitor those regions out there for possible winter weather. And I know it's literally middle April, and we're still... Oh, man. But yeah. All right, let's see here. Heather says, how are you tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good as well. Is it going to be bad around Newport, Arkansas? Okay, so I tell you what. No matter where you're at, literally in the state of Arkansas, let's see, Newport. If I can find it, maybe. All right, I'm going to have to look it up. But Newport, Arkansas. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so you're in the enhanced risk. You're in that level 3. So you actually have the biggest threat for tomorrow, my friend. So, Heather, you're probably going to want to watch out tomorrow for severe weather. There's a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. But the thing that really gets you is the hail threat. Still a 30% chance, but they introduced what we call a significant or a hatched risk, which that means that there is a possibility for some very large hail, potentially up to, like I said, golf ball size or larger. So that's something to seriously look out for. Your main concern, obviously, is very large hail, and also mixing and damaging wind gusts, and maybe a few tornadoes in those regions could be possible. Yep. Let's see. How long is this stream supposed to stay? How long? Oh, sorry, not stream. I thought you said stream. Storm. How long is the storm supposed to stay over? What time will it be gone? So, okay, so this is basically in southwestern. Let's see here. Let me pull up the model here for a moment. So when it comes to it, probably going to be around like the early afternoon hours tomorrow. But the main line's not supposed, yeah, possibly from like tomorrow afternoon. The main line's not supposed to roll through till like the morning of actually Sunday, the morning of Sunday. So kind of around like 1 a.m. and it should be out by like 3 a.m. Kind of estimated. Oh, we got ourselves a report. Look at this. 3-inch tree limbs broken. Power poles broken here. From Page County, Iowa. Wow. So you got a report here. Semi-truck blown off the road at the intersection of 75 and Nebraska Highway 67. So semi-truck has been blown over from that. Good golly. Let's see here. Host says, thank you very much. No problem. Stay safe out there. What time will it hit Manhattan, Kansas? So Kansas, like I said, you guys are pretty much good to go, honestly. Anywhere in Kansas, you guys really not expected to see anything too crazy. But you said Manhattan, though, which, like I said, you guys are literally on the verge of being hit by this. I'm sure you probably can tell that there's a storm definitely getting close here. Let's go move you back to the radar here. So you said for, let's see. Let me double check. You said Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan. So Manhattan's right here, as you can tell. That line is right to your left. So it is like close to you. So we need to watch out for it. Now, right now, there's nothing severe on this line. It did eventually, I mean, it was warned earlier for quite a bit. But it seems like it's weakened below severe limits. So that's good news. So probably what I'd expect out of this is obviously just some gusty winds, probably some heavy rainfall. But, yeah, that's probably about it. Yeah, right now, nothing severe is expected for you. So I think you're good. David says, thank you for your time. No problem, David. Anytime. All right, let's see here. Can I run the radar track till 2 a.m. in Wichita? Let's see, Wichita. Yeah, like so, I think you guys in Wichita might be pretty good. It looks like you guys might have dodged a bullet here. with this line anyways. Now, according to models here. Okay, current time is 11 o'clock. Interesting. So, all right, I'm gonna bring this to you guys' attention here. So, according to like the NAM 3-kilometer model, you see the time in the top right though. So this is right as the watch gets expired here, is at 1 o'clock Eastern. So this is for midnight Central. But then it kind of shows like another little line, maybe early, firing off there. Didn't mean to grab a sounding there. But you can kind of see that. That one might actually hit Wichita. It's a matter of if that storm decides it's going to fire off. Let's try HRR here. Yeah, HRR does show it too. Interesting. Let's see here. Kind of looks like a dragon. It does. Yeah, especially the NAM 3K. Let's see. That's not the NAM 3K, is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a very interesting. Let's see here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. To amazing job Andrew does. Help keep everyone safe. Thank you so much, Crystal. Let's see here. Hi, I wanted to ask if you could check on 60110. Of course. Yeah, no problem. I got you, my friend. Let's see. 60110. 60110. Okay, this is in Illinois. Wow. You know what, my friend? I think you're good. You're right here towards Chicago. So the thing is that there is a risk not too far from your west. So obviously these areas could possibly see some severe weather, but you're right on the edge where a few thunderstorms are possible, but overall severe thunderstorms is really not expected. So my friend, I think you're pretty much good to go. I think you're golden. Let's see. Mona says, Andrew, thank you for your coverage last week about the Table Grove tornadoes. I was able to warn my family and friends in advance, and they made it to a safe place. Thank you again. You're very, very welcome. No problem. It's what we're here for. You're so, so welcome. Hey, from Hastings, Nebraska, says Jacob. What's up, Jacob? Please tell me McEwen, Tennessee will not have rain tomorrow. I will have my bike and outdoor show there tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, let's see here. So, you said White Wolf. McEwen, Tennessee. Okay. All right, let me bring you over here to the model real quickly. So here's the NAM 3K, just a little reference of what we possibly could see. So your county, my friend, is right in here. This is right where your location's at, right in there. So tomorrow, you're good, man. White Wolf. Yeah, you're good to go. Doesn't look like anything's going to be happening there. Although you can see this line for tomorrow rolling through. That is holy cow, look at that thing. Yeah, that is a pretty beefy line, I tell you what. But that's going to be out of your location. You can see this is 9 p.m. tomorrow. So, you know what? White Wolf, I'm glad to let you know I think you're going to be good. I think you're good, my friend. I think you're good. Yeah, look at the current. That's weird. That's the current radar signature here from southeastern Kansas. Yeah, once again, it looks like Wichita kind of dodged that initial line, which is really fascinating. Seems like it's is it growing? It is growing. Look at that. That line back there starting to grow. Let's see here. How is 52627 looking? 52627 in Iowa. Yeah, tomorrow's your day. You got a slight risk out there. Level 2 out of 5, but right now you're clear. Which that slight risk is that 2%, or sorry, that 15% chance for severe weather overall. Now the breakdown, since you're right on that line, 2% chance for tornadoes, 15% chance for hail, and 5% chance for damaging winds. So watch out for it. Let's see here. Kaylee wants me to look here at 64850. 64850. Gotcha. So you, my friend, are in Missouri. Dude, you're right on the line there, Kaylee. So you're actually in that marginal risk, that level 1 out of 5. So tornado is actually less than 2% chance, 5% chance hail, 5% chance damaging wind. So once again, those damaging wind gusts could be up to 60 miles an hour, as well as the hail possibly up to quarter size. Could be possible. Little update here on the radar really quickly. Like I said, we have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for the next 30 minutes, 29 minutes ago, essentially. Hail up to quarter size, damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. So that's something to keep an eye out there for. All right. Let's see here. Larry says, what about 66701? 66701? No problem, my friend. So you're in Fort Scott. All right. So I got you, my friend. So when it comes to it, yeah, look at this. You're in a general thunder risk, which that means that just normal thunderstorms could occur. Not expected to be anything extreme, though. So you're good. Now, yeah, probably timing out of this will be like tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I'm going to show you real quickly. I can bring it to the models for a moment. Yeah, you can see right there at the timing out of this guy. Kind of hard to tell, but right up there in the top left. Right there. You can kind of see it's like the early afternoon, kind of early middle afternoon when you're probably going to get hit out there. But, like I said, the chances of it being severe is pretty low. Will I be streaming Thursday? Yes. Yeah, next Thursday is actually another little pop-up in the extended range from the Storm Prediction Center. Another severe weather risk out there for next Thursday. Let me actually show you guys that real quickly. Yeah, I showed it to you guys earlier, but with the new people in here, we probably should let them know. So if you guys don't know what's going on out there, see this little 15% risk area? That is for Thursday, for next week. Next week's Thursday. So obviously northern Texas, cutting right through Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, and kind of like west central Missouri. You guys are in the line of fire for severe weather. Still a little early to tell you exactly what the main concerns are because it still is, pretty far out there. But there's enough confidence from the Storm Prediction Center that they actually put a risk out there for next Thursday. So should keep an eye on it. All right, let's see. Well, so yeah, we'll be streaming Thursday there, Marcus. Let's see here. Hail in Dixon County, says Morgan. Interesting. What state is that in? All right, let's see here. Mona says, thanks again. Be safe, everyone, and bless me. You too, Mona. You too, my friend. Can I check on Illinois? Depends on where at in Illinois. But yeah, Illinois does have a risk tomorrow. The more further west you go, the more severe potentially could get. So maximum risk there for western Illinois is a level 2. But we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Yeah, this line will probably eventually hit Topeka. Let me actually check on that real quickly. Topeka, Kansas. Interesting. Yeah, it kind of shows it, so kind of around 1 a.m. Eastern, so that's right as the watch gets expired. But it kind of shows here. You know what I can do? I'm stupid for not thinking about this. I forgot I have models on here, too. that makes things a lot easier. Anyways, but I'll tell you the timing here. I know you guys can't really see the timing at the top. I need to add that eventually. But you kind of see that line that rolls through. This is right at midnight Eastern, so 11 your guys' time here. It looks like it severely kind of breaks up as soon as it goes over Topeka, which that could still lead to some gusty winds, though. That's the thing. That's right at midnight. So I'd say between 11 and 12 Central. Let's see here. Susie says, can I check on 67401? 6 67401. All right, for Kansas. Okay, so here's the thing. So for you, you're in a generalized thunderstorm threat out there. But you know what? You, my friend, are good. Let's see. So Salina. Yeah, let me bring in the current radar view. Yeah, let's take a look at the current radar here. Yeah, Salina, you can see right there. You're basically outside of that line, so that's good. Let's see here. Everyone, please drink some water. Be hydrated. Yeah, we're good. Got the hydration right here. That's good. Let's see. Justin says 46051 for tomorrow. 46051. Okay. This is in Indiana. So here's the thing. You're actually outside the risk here for tomorrow. So that's something to be thankful for. Although for the 16th, so for Sunday, yeah, you might see some thunderstorms on Sunday. I think they actually have a risk out there for you, if I'm not mistaken. No, they don't. Actually, they don't. But it's close, very, very close to you. Yeah, here you go. So here's this is for Sunday. They do have a severe weather risk across the dark green and yellow areas. And you're like right there. You're like right on the light green, which, like I said, light green just means thunderstorms. Let's see here. Susie says, are the storms heading for our way around 2 a.m.? At 67401. Wait, now we just looked at 67401. Yeah, Selena, that's right. Still heading our way around 2 a.m. Let's see. So 2 a.m. Oh yeah. So it does actually show kind of a small little line, maybe rolling through, but it's really not showing anything like crazy severe. So I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I mean, it's definitely possible if you rumbles of thunder out of it. I'm sure, but I don't think anything would be severe. Let's see here. Donna says, just came on. Where are the storms now? Texas, question mark? No, they're not in Texas. Wow, there's actually a severe thunderstorm warning in Texas, though. That's interesting. What's all that about? Oh, quarter-size hail. That's about it. Nothing too extreme. But right now, the storms are across, like, areas of Kansas. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, this is where the storms are at right now. Like I said, it looks like Wichita. You guys might be dodging this initial line right now. Into southwestern Iowa, too. Can't forget about that. Justin says 76051. Sorry. 76051. Oh, did I say the wrong one? Whoops, sorry. This is here towards Dallas. Okay, yeah, there's nothing going on here, actually. Yeah, tomorrow you can see Dallas is west of the main risk. So this is where that severe weather risk starts. Level 2, level 3 out there. Yeah, Dallas just has a general thunder, so I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy. All we got out of the storms is thunder, beautiful lightning shows, and some rain. I'm content with that. I hear you. Trust me, I get it, Susie. It's a good storm for me. Yeah, nobody wants any of that damage, you know. But obviously lightning, thunder, awesome. really, really cool stuff. Did we reach 12,000? Holy cow, we did. I didn't even notice. Guys, we just reached 12,000 subscribers. We're over 12,000 now. Dude, I love you guys. Thank you all for that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. 12,000 subscribers now. Dude, that's a lot of people. My goodness. Thank you, guys. I love y'all out there. James says y'all have a good night. You too, man. Let's see here. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, tell you what. That's kind of what's going on there. Yeah, I really do think that things are dying down tonight. We're probably going to head off here actually pretty soon because I really don't see the necessary requirement of being live for this anymore. Tomorrow, though, like I said, we definitely are going to be live for sure. Let's see. Rex says, yeah, you deserve it. Thank you. James says, congratulations. Thank you, James. Aw, thank you, Jenny. Donna says, congrats. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I couldn't do it without y'all. So very, very thankful for that. Very, very sweet of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. It really does. So thank you guys. Seriously. Look at this. 63-mile-an-hour wind gust reported there towards Red Oak. Jenny with a $20 super chat. Jenny! Dude, thank you. Uh-oh. We got a warning coming through. Jenny, oh my gosh, it's super sweet. What's this warning about? So much happening right now. Hold on.
The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Erie County, southwestern...
Oh, shoot. That's in Junction City. But, Jenny, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, there it is right there. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just...
Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
Okay.
This is a radar-indicated threat.
So just normal thunderstorm warning. But Jenny, dude, thank you so much. That's very awesome. Very, very sweet of you. But yeah, well, like I said, yeah, guys, we are definitely going to be live tomorrow. Regarding the severe weather, because like I said, tomorrow is expected to be a lot worse, forecasted wise. So. But other than that, y'all, that's pretty much it. Let's see here. White Wolf says, "Woohoo! 12,000, way to go, Andrew. Channel continues to grow. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, White Wolf. Very, very sweet of you." What's the tornado probability? So, Dylan, tomorrow, tornado probability is a 5% chance. Me, though, all right, take my word for it, y'all. We're probably going to see a 10% chance tomorrow. The reason is because, like I said, I've seen some models. I've seen some soundings from them. They look pretty disgusting. Now, I don't really think that we're going to see anything, like, significant from what I see right now, anyways. Meaning that I don't really expect any of those tornadoes to be really large. But I think the tornado probability is going to be upgraded probably to 10%. Yeah, I think so. But right now it's 5% across the areas here in this shade. So like Little Rock region, Jefferson City, El Dorado, like Arkansas, mostly Arkansas and Missouri and northern Louisiana. I've called Louisiana, Illinois twice today. So northern Louisiana. I'm gonna do it again. Northern Louisiana, going through Arkansas and Missouri. So that's that. Anyways, that is that, my friends. Well, hold up. What the heck? Oh my gosh, y'all, they just updated this warning here. Wow, look at that. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of this guy now. We're going to change this to a local radar here. We're going to make this look a lot better for you guys. I was on national radar, which lowers the quality. There we go. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts in penny-size hail. That is some pretty strong stuff. Yeah, like I said, that we did get that 63-mile-an-hour wind gust report from an AWAS station. Wow. I think it's going to snow in Indy. So like I said, really in like Wisconsin, that's kind of where the most snow is expected out of this. Yeah, believe it or not, y'all, there is some snow, unfortunately. It does show a little bit possibly there for like northern Indiana, maybe. Here, let me go show y'all real quick. So here's the blend of models. Like I said, a bunch of models' opinions there, kind of pushed together. Yeah, it shows like Central Wisconsin, maybe 3 to 5. Locally up to 6 or 7, maybe possible. Northern Indiana, though, yeah, kind of like Not expect to see much. Nothing more than like a trace, but it could occur. You know. Also Iowa here too. You guys are getting all this all this severe weather, and then you're just gonna see some snow shortly after, which is crazy. So you're watching live from Storm in Kansas. You're the only. I guess you're trying to say only. Well, glad to have you here. Yeah, like I said, right. This is right here towards Junction City here. Junction City in Ogden. Let's see here, Milford. Yeah, quarter size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. 30 minutes to go. Yeah, like I said, that's pretty good. I was not expecting them to pull out that 70. I mean, I guess it kind of did. Does kind of need it here because, wow, look at that. Even the even this station, or that's the station right there. 63-mile-an-hour wind gust. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty destructive storm there. I'll tell you what. Yeah, this is in southwestern Iowa, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna stay on a little bit longer for this guy. Yeah, that is definitely pretty crazy. So Kansas always misses out on the excitement. Well, I mean, Kansas did see a bit of severe weather out there. I say Kansas right now does have a severe thunderstorm warning. Cool to know what the moist adiabatic lapse rate is. I'm sure most of the people in this community do not even know what that is. Or in the people who are watching this probably does not know what that is. Just a bunch of nerd talk for weather, which we don't go that in depth into this stream here. Like I said, because a lot we just try to make this as simple as possible for everybody. Brandy says hi, Andrew. What's up, Brandy? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, like I said, Junction City, y'all are out there in that region. We should watch out for. Expires 27 minutes ago. Across Highway 70. Let's see, got a ding dong coming through here. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I didn't mean to have Dallas up. Continuing a severe thunderstorm warning here. Yeah, continuing it for Kansas. What? It says observed. Let's see here. Train weather spotters. Look at that. Train weather spotters at 10:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A spotter in Junction City reported hail up to the size of quarters. Holy cow. Yeah, we're gonna watch this guy. Let's see what the 13-mile-an-hour winds out there. Has a 0-mile-an-hour wind gust, which I don't believe that, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, winds are blowing south-southeast here. So we have another guy right here. 24-mile-an-hour wind gust out of that one. Very interesting. Oh, look at this one right here. So that storm north of Wichita, there's actually a report here of 38-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of it. Very interesting stuff. Let's try this guy. Southwestern Iowa. Yeah, no, that's the one that reported that 63-mile-an-hour wind gust. Good news is that it's now out of Red Oak here. Oh, they downgraded it. They got rid of that 70-mile-an-hour marker. It's now at now it's 60. Very interesting. That's good. So that has only 10 minutes to go here. This is for like Grant, Elliott, Highway 71, and Highway 6 apparently. Interesting stuff. I'm in the severe thunderstorm area, says Neely. Yeah, stay safe out there, my friend. You said you're in the one in Kansas, right? Towards Junction City. Yeah, this one's like I said. They actually reported hail out of this guy. And you can actually see. I mean, I could see how, honestly. See all that, like I said, that purple and pink. That's where the hail is. Yeah, that's where radar's picking up some bigger echoes, what we call it. So it's definitely picking up some pretty pretty spicy hail chunks out there. Yeah, like I said, out of that storm too, not the Junction City one, but the one in southwestern Iowa, they did report. Let's see. Yeah, no, they did report southwest. This was here in Essex here. They reported 3-inch tree limbs down. So basically 3 inch in diameter tree limbs down. And shingle, or sorry, power poles broken. There is one that said shingles got blown off. Ooh, also a bit of flooding reported here. Tree flooding occurring in parts of the Old Town near Harlan, Lewis, and Industrial Drive and Bellevue. No structures impacted this time, but stalled vehicles. So this is in Bellevue, which is east central Nebraska here. Almost into like western, southwestern Iowa. Very interesting. I think the storm's supposed to hit St. Louis tomorrow. Yeah, it will be hitting St. Louis tomorrow. Let me actually go and show you guys some models real quickly. So here is the NAM 3K. Yeah, look. So we track way down in time here. Like I said, St. Louis is actually in a pretty decent risk out there. There you go. Big old line rolls through. This is kind of showing 10 o'clock Eastern. So this is 10 o'clock Eastern. So this is showing for 9 p.m. Central. So kind of showing around like 9 p.m. Once again, that's an estimate. You can never be too approximate with models because once again, models are not perfect at all. But look at that line, y'all. That's gonna be a pretty. Wow, look at that, Little Rock. The good news is we actually have some really good camera coverage in Arkansas. So tomorrow we're gonna be able to get some heck of views, I'm sure, from thunderstorm activity. So we'll definitely keep y'all. We'll definitely. I promise you, I'm gonna promise you guys some live footage tomorrow. So. Interesting stuff. Michael says Manhattan, Kansas here. What's up, Michael? Hope you're doing good, my man. Yeah, then once again, y'all, to my friends out there in Wisconsin, we got to have a little talk, okay? We got to have a talk, my friends. So, when it comes to it, yeah, bit of snow. You can see it. Wow, I'd even say some frozen precipitation. Oh, I know snow's frozen precipitation, but like I mean, like freezing rain, maybe some sleet. I tell you what, we need to look at that. Because freezing rain and sleet is much more impactful than snow. All right, let me pull up the models here again. Pull up the ice accumulations out of this. Holy, yep. Nope, that verifies. Oh my gosh, look at that. I know it kind of gets cut off here. Here, let me localize that to Wisconsin there. Wow, look at that. So kind of, wow, that could seriously be impactful. 0.2 inches. That's 0.2 of an inch of ice, max. I guarantee you, how much you guys want to bet that the GFS is showing a lot higher? I'm willing to bet y'all. GFS is nuts. That's a little bit higher. European is the one, the ECMWF. This is the model that always amplifies these ice totals like to an extreme. Yeah, nearly a half an inch at max. Let's see here. Trizdog says, hi from Iowa here. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing all right. Neely says, probably going to get off soon. Thank you. No problem, man. No problem. Interesting. Yeah, so my friends out there in Wisconsin, yeah, like so we, yeah, we might need to watch out for a bit of frozen precipitation. Like I said, winter just apparently does not end for these regions. What's really interesting is it shows it going down towards like Springfield, sorry, not Springfield, Missouri, Springfield, Illinois. According to NAM here, you see that? It shows that snow indicated in the blue there. It must be getting that freaking cold to produce all that snow. Huh, that's interesting stuff. Let's see here. Trizdog said I just subbed. Thank you, Trizdog. See, Brandy says I'm laying in bed eating Altoids. I'm addicted. Oh gosh. I worry about you, man. Altoids out of everything. Oh man. Let's see. So okay, they're about to cancel this morning here in southwestern Iowa. Let's see, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny size hail. Okay, so that one's almost done. Junction City storm here, 19 minutes. We're getting close. This one will expire at midnight Eastern. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad for Iowa. Yeah, Iowa's not getting it too bad right now. I mean, a few storms. It's really the only southwestern side right now that's threatening the severe thunderstorms. But also tomorrow, southeastern. I say southeastern. Southwestern tonight, southeastern tomorrow. Got a few storms popping off there towards like Fort Dodge. Yeah, I'm just surprised that we're we're going to be seeing snow potentially all the way down there. Potentially all the way down there in Illinois. Yeah, I find that very interesting. I mean, it's mid-April and the snow just does not want to stop. Like, it just does not want to stop. Where does it go? Or when will it go? Not where does it go. When will it go? Yeah, and once again, y'all, like I said, we just found out that there's probably going to be a lot of ice on this, too. I'm talking like freezing rain. That's the stuff that really impacts, though. It's freezing rain and sleet. Let's see, mild winds in Bartles, Oklahoma. Bartlesville, sorry. Interesting. Let's see. So Oklahoma right now, the good news is that Oklahoma right now is not at risk, really. Yeah, we're getting around. Yeah, averagely about 15 miles an hour for majority of the people in Oklahoma. So that's not too bad. Just a nice little breeze. 87 today, record high temperature for me. Says, wow. Interesting. Whoa! What the heck? Hold up. I need to bring this to y'all's attention here. So Nebraska City, there's a storm just to the north. It's not even severe warned, and there's like crazy hail echoes coming from this guy. See, this is only 3,500 feet up scanning too, so it's pretty close to the surface. 3,300. 40 miles away from the radar. So that right there, y'all, I don't know. That's yeah, that might be a hail producer right there. Should probably watch this one. Tell you what, I'm gonna bring it over to this guy by the radar here. Yeah, it's this guy right here, going right here towards like Eureka and Parcelville. How much you guys want to bet they're gonna warn this one? I mean, I'd say at least quarter-size hail out of that guy. I'd warn it probably for quarter-size hail. But I would not be surprised if it was even like a little higher than that, probably $half size. Yeah, we'll definitely watch this guy. Wow. Let's keep it on it. Let's see here. How am I doing? Says Haley. Doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Let's see here. Cool says, tell me if this is true. Instability is when a parcel of air that has a temperature warmer than the environment around it. So the temperature is, okay, so the parcel is that rising air, the warm air that's rising up. And basically the air around it is cooler than the parcel itself. So that allows for that continuous rising motion to occur. Let's see here. But yeah. Yes, the pink and the blue, that's the big hail. I really do think they're probably going to warn that here pretty soon. Yeah, that's going right there towards like Thurman, I believe. Let's see, we're going to play this in motion. Yeah, no, that's going right there at Thurman. Was there ever a tornado at my house? I've not at the place I'm at right now. No, not that I've been here for. But I've been in a few tornadoes. 3 of them. I've seen one of them was in 2 others.
The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
Crazy. All right, y'all. Well, I tell you what. I think I'm gonna head off here for tonight. Yeah, they just canceled that one warning there. That 60-mile-an-hour one, and this says 15 minutes ago towards Junction City. So watch out for a few more severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here and there every once in a while. So could be possible tonight. Speaking of the devil, they just issued one. They just pulled this guy from Manhattan. Let's see, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter size. All right, we're listening to the warning, and then we'll head off here for tonight. Wow.
The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Geary County, Riley County in northeastern Kansas, western Pottawatomie County in northeastern Kansas until 11:30 p.m. At 10:44 p.m.,
there you go. Y'all can read it.
A severe thunderstorm was located near Ogden, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The storm has a history of producing quarter-sized hail and strong wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Manhattan, Westmoreland, Blaine, Ogden, Oldsburg, Wheaton, Keats, and Tuttle Creek Lake. This includes Interstate 70 between mile markers 302 and 309.
There you go.
Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter inside a strong building. Stay away from windows. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to localized ponding of water. Do not drive your vehicle through
They picked up speed
flooded
a bit.
roadways.
It was going 25, now it's going 35. Okay.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains
Okay, well, there you go.
until 11 p.m. for western Geary and southwestern Riley.
That was a warning. Yeah, but like I said, this is just kind of like low-end severe thunderstorm warnings being issued here. So
Moving northeast
I think the majority of the threat has mostly ended for tonight. The worst of it, anyways. So that's good news. That's good news. But once again, yes, we'll be live here tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what time. We'll figure that out. I'll post an update on my community feed for you guys whenever I'm going to go live. So. And once again, y'all, thank you for joining us. If you've not already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like. Be greatly appreciated. So we love y'all out there. Thank you. Once again, I have to give a thanks to our donators here for today. For helping out the channel. Thank you guys. Huge shout out goes to Jenny for 2 donations. Thank you so much, Jenny. Greatly appreciated. We had Red Dragon. We had Robert Davis. We've had Lillian and Dustin Gwynn. Let's see, we've had Hannah Johns, sorry about that, Proxima, A Walk in the Woods, and once again, that's Jenny again. Thank you guys so much for the kind support on the channel, helps out, like I said, really keeps us afloat here, because like I said, it helps pay for my living, also helps out with keeping up these programs and stuff like that. So once again, everybody, thank you all so much for all the support. You guys are rock, we love y'all out there. Once again, we'll definitely be here. We'll definitely be here tomorrow. Once again, I'll let you guys know. All right. Well, y'all take care. Like I said, stream's gonna head off here in approximately 3 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to say to your friends and family who might just be hanging around in chat, feel free to do so now. And go ahead and say your final goodbyes, my friends. But yeah, like I said, it's not a goodbye forever, obviously. But we'll see you guys here tomorrow. All right, y'all. Take care. Once again, love y'all. Thank you so much for 12K subscribers. You all are the best. Thank you. All right, y'all. Take care, and we'll catch you guys here later on. Peace out, my friends.
Fairview and McFarland. This includes Interstate 70 between mile markers 299 and 331. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Heavy rainfall is also occurring with these storms and may lead to localized ponding of water. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until midnight for central, northeastern, and east central Kansas. Here are the 10 p.m. conditions for the local area. At Topeka, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 68 degrees, the dew point 54, and the relative humidity was 60%. The wind was south at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.61 inches and rising. The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Geary County, Riley County in northeastern Kansas, western Pottawatomie County in northeastern Kansas, until 11:30 p.m. At 10:44 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Ogden, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The storm has a history of producing quarter-sized hail and strong wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Manhattan, Westmoreland, Blaine, Ogden, Oldsburg, Wheaton, Keats, and Tuttle Creek Lake. This includes Interstate 70 between mile markers 302 and 309. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter inside a strong building. Stay away from windows. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to localized ponding of water. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. for western Geary and southwestern Riley counties. At 10:32 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Junction City, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Severe weather has been confirmed by train spotters. At 10:31 p.m., a spotter in Junction City reported hail up to the size of quarters. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include southwestern Manhattan, Junction City, Ogden, Grandview Plaza, Milford, and Milford Lake. This includes Interstate